Hello everyone, welcome back to another Warhammer Tacticus video. Today I'm going to be playing the new survival event mode. I haven't played any of the missions yet. I've been spending a couple days trying to get my tank guys up to snuff. So I got Angrax up to silver finally. I did also unlock Nauseous Ropone. And I was also trying to ring him up and get Malladus up as well. So now that I have a healer and a tank and a summoner, I want to get into this. So let's get right into playing the battle. I haven't watched any gameplay videos yet. I haven't watched any guides. If this is anything like all the rest of the survival events, then the key is you're going to want to bring a healer. So you get Nauseous Ropone. You're going to need a tank, so we're going to throw in Angrax. And you're going to want a summoner, so I'm going to throw in Archimedos. Normally I would take Pastilian, or excuse me, Corodius, because of his summons as well. But since we're going to be fighting Adeptus Mechanicus units, they're mechanical and they will not spawn additional Poxwalkers. So we're going to go with my tanky lineup here. We're going to go Malladus, Angrax, Rask, with summoning with Archimedos and healing with Nauseous Ropone. So here we go. First mission. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to clear the waves in order to rank up your units to uncommon and rare and all that. So you want to try to keep track of who spawned and where and try to knock out as many of them as possible before they overwhelm you. So let's get into this. I don't really want to split up my forces, but I can knock out this guy on the bottom real quick with Malladus, so let's do that. Now let's try to concentrate on the guys on the top left here. Let's try to get them all knocked out. Cool, we got a summon off, we're doing good. And we'll get Rask in there. He'll start working these guys down. Alright, summons took the damage, and Nauseous resurrected our summon, which is amazing. So now we just got this one guy left. Let's knock him out. Cool, we've cleared the wave. Let's grab our reinforcement. We'll save the bomb for the next round. Let's kind of get everybody back together real quick. Alright, let's go. Next turn. Do you need to heal anybody? We can heal the summon. Let's heal the summon. Let's put Angrax to camp the top spawn here, because whenever a unit moves away from him, he does an Overwatch hit. So let's go. Let's see what happens next. Cool. That guy spawned up and immediately took a hit. Let's use Archimedos. Get another summon off. We got Electro Priest right now. I don't want to use the bomb by Malladus here just yet. Want to wait till they're a little closer. Okay, I'm not going to charge Raskin to get killed. I'm going to let these guys come to us a bit. There we go. Alright. Can we get another summon off? We can. Cool. Let's use Rask here. Malladus. Looks like we're kind of pinned in the middle here. We can't reach them. Okay, let's skip a turn. Alright, so the next wave spawned, which means we got to kill these guys on the right first before we get overwhelmed. So let's try to do that. Let's knock that guy out. Let's use Archimedos, take this guy out, get another summon off. Cool. Nauseous, we're going to need him to fall back. Heal thyself. Let's go ahead and trigger this bomb. Cool. Bomb triggered. We cut them down a little bit. Their health is a little down. Summon took the hit. It went down, and then Nauseous brought it back up. Let's start chewing through these guys now. Archimedos, get a summon off. Boom. All right. Rask. let's see. We can go for the shield or the kill or the fist, which will give him more damage. But if we kill the Electro Priest with Rask, everybody around him will get a shield. So let's do that. He didn't kill him. How come? All right. Well, the Electro Priest survived. Oh, nope. Never mind. I spoke too soon. He died by fire. Okay, we have now advanced rank. Or not yet. We got to defeat these guys, and then we'll be on uncommon. Okay, let's use Archimados. Let's get another summon off. Cool, we're good there. Rask, we're going to get the shield for him. Angrax, we're going to get the damage ability. Nauseous, get up there, get some heals. Maladus, get up there and tank some shots for us. So we're doing good so far with the Bloodletters. Archimados is getting the Bloodletter summon off, which is really helping us to soak up damage. And then we got the added benefit of if we keep them in base contact with Nauseous Rotbone, he'll replenish them. So let's get Rask up here, Angrax over here, Maladus. All right, we finished them off. Here comes the next wave. We got some Skitari. Bloodletter's going down, Nauseous healed. All right, we're going to want to get an attack off with Archimados, summon a demon. We're going to go heal with Archimados. Rask, we're going to grab this fist power up. And then Maladus, let's knock out this Skitari up here. Okay, so we just got a couple guys left. All right, looking good so far. Move Crodius back to the center so he doesn't die. Let's get Archimados over there. Cool, he got a summon off with the Bloodletter. And let's finish off this Electro Priest. Perfect. Okay, so our rarity cap just increased. So we're good there. We're also going to try to grab these power-ups. Let's heal up Angrax. And next turn, here we go. Tech Priest and Electro Priest coming out. Archimados is almost down. We're going to use Angrax to thin out this this Tech Priest. Let's kill the Tech Priest, get a summon off. Heal up Archimados. And then now we can use Rask and Maladus over here. Alright, the enemies are starting to get tougher. We're starting to have to chew through them a bit more. Rask took a big hit right there. And try to save Rask if we can. Angrax, we're going to grab this reinforcement. Knock out that guy. Nauseous, knock out that guy. And Archimados. Can't quite finish off the Electro Priest. So get an extra... Oh no! Oh no! Blood Angels! Ah! Okay, our Summoner is down. So we're going to be a little hard pressed now. But since there's Blood Angels, let's bring in Crodius here and see if we can't get a Poxwalker spawn off. Nope, he hit the he hit the Ad Mech guy. So no dice there. All right, we're going to use Volk here to hopefully thin some of these guys out. Maladus. Okay, here we go. We're going to heal a little bit. We're going to keep Nauseous Rotbone in the center. Volk went down. Nauseous revived him. Pestillion, or Crodius' ability has been used, and the Blood Angels did not... We didn't get the summon off with that guy, but here we go. We just cleared that wave, so now we got some bonuses. We're getting kind of penned in the middle here. It's looking like the middle is not a good area to stay. There's only one way to really move through it. Angrax up there just completely doing work. Oh, he took a big hit. All right. We got Macer in here now. We're going to try our best to just kind of keep chewing through these guys. We got to heal up Malleus here. There we go. Yeah, they're starting to get pretty tough. I have a feeling this might be close to the end of my run here. Once my tanks go down, there's not much I can do. Ooh. They're still alive. Still alive. Alright, we just increased the rarity cap. Ooh, we got a bomb. Let's activate it. Bomb activated. We killed a couple guys. Angrax went down. Malleus about to go down. Nauseous revived him. Alright, and then there was one. We get one more big hit. Boom. And that's that. How far did we get? Wave 9. That's not bad. That's not bad for the first run with no bonuses to Nauseous Rotbone. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's claim our stat booster. Get our rewards. Get our crates. Alright, these crates are great. They're a great way to get coins. If I remember from the Red Gobbo one, when you get kind of towards the end, you get something like 30,000 coins in a crate or something ridiculous like that. So it's pretty good. I liked this team that I started off with. These are also my strongest Chaos characters, so bringing anybody else isn't going to really be viable. So let's go again. Alright, so same strategy as before. We're going to need to use Archimedos to get off as many summons as possible. There we go. We're going to use Malleus and Angrax as our tanks. And we're going to do our best to chew our way through the waves as we go here. Alright, we got a reinforcement. Let's go for it. We have a bomb. Let's hold on to it. Skip churn. On to the next wave. Our summon is down, but that's okay. We got another one off. Malleus, clean that guy up. Nope, he's still alive. So I guess these Electro Priests have that ability where if they get brought down to their last point of health, you have to hit them one more time. Okay, we can get another summon off with Archimedos. Let's do that. Let's knock out that guy at the top. And then that guy's down. Cool. Alright, Malleus. Get that fist bonus. And we're just going to leave it there. Let's bring on the next wave. Alright, since Malleus has got the bonus now, let's start smacking these guys around a bit. Now, we damaged those two guys on the bottom. They only need one more hit. Archimedos is a Psyker, which means his attacks will chain to other enemies in base contact. So, boom, we got off 2 summons there. Let's get Angrax up to help out Nauseous Rotbone up here. Start chewing our way through these guys. Bloodletter's going up doing work. Let's see, can we get off another Bloodletter? We can. We got 3 summons off now, so we're okay. Alright, we are not going to grab the ability recharge just yet. I thought that was a damage booster, but it's an ability recharger. So now we can use an ability with a character and then recharge it because we're next to it. Bring on the next wave. We got Electro Priest, we got Skitari, Bloodletters helping us out. Angrax overkilling everybody. Let's heal Nauseous. Alright, we're going to bring up Archimedos in a second here. Let's bring these two Electro Priests down. And then now we can get off the summon. I had to grab that thing just to get the summon off, but it's okay. Alright, let's bring everybody up. Let's get some heals off. Archimedos. There you go. Get another summon off. Ooh, Ras. Get the damage booster. Yeah. Ras got a damage booster. Alright, here come all the Skitari. Let's get Angrax up there. Start doing damage. Archimedos. Ooh, you can knock out this guy and get a summon off again. Let's do that. Malleus. Get that Tech Priest in one hit. And Rask. Let's see. I don't want to move up Nauseous Rapama, but he can just straight up kill some of these guys. So we're going to do that. Rask, let's bring him over to support. Bloodletters, getting the kill. Rask, getting the kill. Angrax, killing that guy. Rarity cap increased. Reinforcement. Alright, Malleus. Grab that heal. Archimedos. Let's grab the reinforcement. Next wave incoming. Alright, they're starting to do more damage. Rask took a big hit there. Let's get a heal off on him before we move him. Okay, we're good. Let's finish off this Electro Priest down here if we can. Malleus, he's just going to eat his way through all these guys now. Let's grab the shield with Archimedos and fall him back a little bit. And we just lost Archimedos. We kept Archimedos isolated, which was a bad idea. I should have moved him closer to Nauseous. Alright, now we're going to just try to chew our way through everybody. Next turn, here we go. Uh-oh, more Tech Priest spawned up. Blood Angel spawned up. Alright, we got to concentrate down this Electro Priest and this Tech Priest over here, because they're from the last wave. Okay. A little worried about Rask. He might die here. Let's trigger the bomb. Alright, Rask is down and then back. Let's grab Volk. Get some ranged firepower here. We gotta knock out that Tech Priest on the top, but he kind of ran away from us. Alright, there we go. Okay, he's a little closer to us now. Volk went down. We gotta kill that Tech Priest on the top. Let's get Macer in here. Let's have Macer help out. Start working through these guys. Alright. And then now, Malleus can just walk up and smack these guys. Yeah. Macer almost down. Macer is down. Macer is revived and almost down again. Malleus, clean that guy up, and now we've increased the rarity cap, so we'll be okay for a second. Let's get some kills here. Let's get the shield on Angrax. Let's bring Rask back up. Macer's down. They're starting to hit harder. Alright, we're losing our guys. Here it is. Alright, we have gotten completely overwhelmed. And now it's just down to getting torn apart here. Okay. So once the Blood Angels come in, it gets a little tricky. But we did about the same. We didn't quite reach wave 9 there, but we got pretty close. So, okay, I'm going to keep messing around with this survival event. I'm going to play it a little more during my off time and hopefully get towards the end and get Nauseous Rotbone up to, if not 100%, at least 90%, kind of like I did with the Red Gobbo. And I'll make another video then once I've kind of played this a little more and I can advance a little more through the waves. But I hope you enjoyed this first look for this current survival event. Hope you're all having a good one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.